So I will just put two that when they say 2 plus years, at least two. Next thing I'm going to do is actually to add qualification. So qualification, they say bachelor's degree, so I'll say degree in science, maybe. So statistics, and then I'm gonna put it in uh let's say computer, you know. I'm just, this is just what I'm going to do. So, and there's a reason why I'm putting them in small letter, all of the items in this particular list. And that's because I will convert this particular so let's say we talk about the first CV, which is John. In this case, I'll just say print John, and so I'm just going to convert everything here to to small letter. So all I just need to do just to say dot lower, and everything will be small letter. I'm going to remove, so I'm going to do some replacement. So replace, I'll do some replacement. So I'm gonna say replace maybe this with just empty. So I'm going to take out some of these things. So I can create a actually I think I can create a ooh, so I'll create a dictionary, I think. So just for me to say, I think I can create a dictionary, I'm not sure. Okay, I cannot create a dictionary. It's supposed to take just an argument. Okay, so anyways, it's fine. It's fine. It's just gonna take so again we convert everything to um um so for dashboard I think I saw something, so I'm just going to say dashboards with an S as well. Again, just to add to the bouquet. I can also change plus, which is why I removed the plus from the experience. So I've removed the plus from the experience. So 4 plus. So I'm going to create a list of things I want to remove from my CV, and the reason is because, so if I do a split, so if I say John, let's say John dot lower, and I do a split dot split. How do I want to split it? I just want to split it by words, so I just want to get every word. So I don't want things like this forward slash earn. I don't want things like maybe these you know. Okay, so yeah, so I don't want things like this. I want, if it's pandas, it just be pandas. I don't want any attachment to matplotlib and stuff. So I will have to create a list of things I'd like to not see. So let's just say replace is equal to, actually I'm going to create a dictionary of things I don't want to see. So I don't want to see this. I just give me a space. I also don't want to see it bracket close. I also don't see plus. I don't want to see forward slash n. I don't want to see comma. I do also want to see full stop. I think What else don't I want to see? Uh, uh, I think those are things I don't want to see. So because I don't want anything attached to Python, for instance. Experiences I can, or skills I can also add is data set. So I can add data set. So because it's a data, so data, maybe data set, or data set can improve my list of skills. So that I'm done with this, so I can then I cannot use this replace and add this particular dictionary variable. The reason is because I tried it before, and you can only do dot replace just once. But what I can then do is to say so for so the dictionary is a key value pair, a key and value. So for key comma value in replace dot items, because I want to get the items, right? um so uh so so dot items will be the key and value, and so I will then say for instance I can then say Jane be equal to Jane dot replace, and I'll say replace I with J basically. And then if I say Jane, you can then see, okay, no, so I think I'm just going to if I then say print J dot Jane dot lower something, I can then see that I don't have any of those stumbling blocks any longer. So if I do Jane dot lower dot split, you know um split by this, again I have you know um single. Basically it's more neat. It's more neat compared to um what we had before. And so I can use this. So then I can then set my split to be something. Let's see, I can then set Jane equal to Jane, and I'm good. Then I can then start testing my list, is this new list of Jane's CV. I can create a tool, and I'll say tool score. I can create a score. I would say for I in Jane, if I in tools, then I'll just say just increment I tool score for me by 1. Anytime you see anything in Jane that is now a current list in tools, which is already a list of my criteria, then I can then say tool score, and I have something. I can actually decide to remove duplicate from here by saying, so I do have Jane as this thing, so just is a list, right? So just remove duplicate. For instance, I will just create a set of Jane, right? And so once I what? Huh, this is interesting. Oh, so I can use this instead. Sorry, just do this. It's giving me an error. Wondering why it is giving me an error. What? Why is it giving me an error again? Whew. Saying list object has no replace. So I think I still have to uh restart kernel and run all cells. I don't know why it is showing me that. It's weird. I think it's a problem with the problem with um uh anaconda, right? It's a problem with anaconda, usually a problem. So I think if I do duplicate now and say equal to set then Jane, it's actually going to, yes, I won't, yeah, so I would have to run it back again. I think I have to do a restart kernel and run all cells. Anaconda is just weird at times. It's not giving me any error. Interesting. So if I do duplicate and just to see what I have, it's going to remove all of those you know it has removed all of those weird things we saw when we just created a list. So it's then going to look through and so if I apply the same um this same uh this same for loop in, I get 7 instead because I've actually removed duplicates. So another way to do this is to say, let me show you. So I can say to score is equal to, so I can do a sum of, then I'll say sum 1. So add, basically I'm saying that add 1 anytime you see any of the items in duplicate or in chain inside the list of tools. So I can say 1 for I in duplicate if I in tools basically, and I'm going to get a score and pretty interesting. So I'll still get 7. I'll get the same thing. So you can actually use list comprehension. When this place it list comprehension, we are putting it so to add 1 1 1 and we'll just add everything. So uh it's just sum the all the ones that are there. We're not putting it in a list. So yeah, so we can also do this. We can then do for, so these are tool score, right? We can then do for experience score, we'll do sum 1 for I in duplicate, or Jane in this case if I in experience, right? So if I in experience, I will just say experience score 0. So I think the reason why is that Jane just came back from school. She doesn't have any experience. Her number of experience is actually 0. We can also do for skill to score. So just to add up her skills and say 1 for I in duplicate if I in skills, I think. Yeah, so skills, and we'll then say skill score and we have 7 as well. Then we can do for, so we've done for 2 experience. The last one I think is qualification. So we then say qualification, so we can say qualification score. So sum of 1, put everyone in duplicate for if I in qualification, and we'll then do a score of it. We have 0. So basically this is it, right? So this is just the whole, and then we can then add, so we can say total score is what equal to all score plus skill score plus experience score, then plus what one is the last one, so to score, and we can then do a total of score. So we just know, you know, their score, so which is 14. And basically this is what we want to do. I want to do a comparison with the rest of our CVs. So in order for us to do that, right, since we already have this, we can then I know we can then create a function around this, and I'm going to create a function here. I'm just going to basically create a new one here. So save this as ATS assignment, and so I'll create a function called ATS, and I'll add a argument called CV. So uh so I can then go back to my first notepad. I'll do this, right, and so this is the first thing I want to do. So in order for me to read my file, I can see f equal open. I'll see CV, and I want a read, then dot read. This would be my f, and so then I can add this my replace. For this, I'm just going to put it here, right? Add some of my, so I've added my replace. What do I do? I can then set my total score, and so before my replace I can just say total, no, not total score, to score, to underscore score is equal to skill underscore score is equal to experience underscore score is equal to qualification underscore score, basically, which is equal to 0. And then I can then do this my for loop here. Control C. I'm gonna paste it here. Now my Jane, I will just turn it into CV. For replace, I'll just say CV. Oh no, so it's not gonna be CV, it's gonna be F. Basically, okay, I did a mistake somewhere. Sorry, it's gonna be F. This is gonna be F. This is gonna be F. This is gonna be F. And this I can just say this is just plain CV. And if I run it, oh, so there's an indent problem. There's the indent issue. F really? Oh yeah, so this is an indent problem. True. So everything works fine. So I can then come and start adding my my list comprehension, some summarization or summation. So put this um this, oh, what did I do? Control Z. Gonna copy this and do for skills. Then my qualification, then my total score, and I'm going to return total score. Basically, I'll now say return total score. Now if I run it, everything looks normal. Then if I then want to call for Jane, I can then say Jane, or better still, I'm going to call the function enter Jane. Okay. So no, I'm not going to enter Jane. I'm going to enter the path of my CV. So let's do that of Jane. Let's see what errors. So it said duplicate is not defined. Where did I, oh sorry, I'm supposed to use cleaned, this cleaned cleaned, oh god, proceed, cleaned CV. Just gonna copy it, come to duplicate and paste. Then I'll run it again. Oh, so I got the same 14 I did here, so that's cool. So I can then say Jane, right, Jane equal to 14, and just gonna do the same thing for the rest. So we have Peter, we have so dot text, we don't need dot text, just need this. We have John, and we also have Susan, right? Yeah, so I just need to go change, I'll say Susan, John, then Peter. Then I can then do a print of, I can say print, I can do f string and say Peter's score is, then I'll just do Peter, right? I'm just gonna repeat the same process for, so I'm just gonna say Jane, so what is Jane? I think it's Jane Smith's, Peter Williams, we have John Doe's, just with John, and Susan, right? Susan, so it be Susan Adams, Susan Adams score, or say Jane. Oh, I did have Jane. Yeah. I don't know why I cannot see that. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to say, oh, sorry, dot format, and I'll say Jane. Yeah. So I think if I run it, Oh no, no. Oh, apologies. I think my mistake. Sorry. Uh, saying Jane is not defined. Yeah, well, it's fine. I'm just gonna restart kernel and run. So let's see if it's going to print or not. Yeah, so basically, so from here you can then see the person with the highest heat. Then you can play with this basically. You know what you want to do, but you can play with this. You can do use the last assignment where we did we created the dictionary. um so you can use that to do this basically. What is this? Yeah, so you can use this just like we did in previous assignment. If you want. Anyways, just wanted to put it out there. I know by anyways, I wish you guys the very best of luck. Have a wonderful day.